you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora and thank you so much for watching. Before we jump into today's video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow your girl on Instagram because you already know we're growing the family across all platforms. And not for nothing, follow your girl on TikTok too because your girl be posting over there as well. So let's just grow the family, like I said, across all platforms. But welcome back, y'all. Today we are jumping into a girl talk video. This has been long overdue, okay? Long overdue. Your girl has just been living life, traveling, getting back to herself, getting back in her groove and all that good stuff. And although it is one step at a time, a day-by-day process, we're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. We're feeling like ourselves again. My birthday's coming up soon, so maybe that's what it is. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm a little bit anxious about turning 31. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Something about 31 is just like, God damn. You know, I don't know. I'm feeling some weird feelings about it, but again, we're just gonna take it one day at a time. I'm super excited, nevertheless, definitely blessed, but excited to do another girl talk video. This was something that I really wanted to kind of just talk about, chat about with y'all here. It was something I actually was struggling with myself, and we all about honesty out here, okay? I never want to give off the impression that your girl's got it all together all the time because I fucking don't, okay? I don't. So I figured this would be a good topic for us to chat about today. Y'all already know how girl talk goes. I don't have any notes. This is just straight off the dome, me sitting here chatting with y'all. So hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Yeah, so like I said, last couple months have definitely been a very tough time for me, very transformative. Your girl was going through it, okay? Your girl was going through it. I was definitely having a lot of self-doubt, a lot of questioning myself, a lot of questioning my worth, just a lot of uncertainty in who I am, who Norah is, who I'm supposed to be. And through all of that time, you know, I did a lot of reflecting, and like I said, I wanted to at least hop on today and share this with y'all. And I saw a quote, I don't even know, it's been probably several months, so I don't remember exactly where I saw it, but the quote essentially was, validation is for parking, okay? Validation is for parking, and seems very simple, but for some reason that quote has really stuck with me because I think it's really important, and I'm gonna specifically speak to women because obviously, I am a woman, so I can only kind of speak from our stance, but I feel like especially for women, we live in a world, we live in a society that is constantly trying to shove this idea down our throats that we have to seek validation in other people, in things. Our self-worth and the value that we have is based on outside factors. And listen, I like to think I'm a pretty confident person. I'm traditionally pretty sure of myself. But I even found myself sometimes falling into that trap of looking for validation, self-validation elsewhere. Whether that was looking for validation in relationships, both platonic and romantic, whether that was looking through validation of my job, validation here on social media. I find myself doing the same thing where I was basing my self-worth and trying to validate, you know, the worthiness of Norah based on all that other crap. And I'm here to say, one, you're not alone if you do feel that way, because I have moments, sometimes short moments, sometimes months at a time, where I am unsure of my worth. And I'm here to say you're not crazy. You're not crazy, you're not alone in feeling that way. I know social media oftentimes will portray it and make it seem like, damn, she's got it all together. She's traveling, she's got spa days, she's turning up with her girls. I even have had people even say that to me. Well, you just look so happy. I just figured you were fine. You just look like you've been enjoying yourself. I just see, you know, a whole bunch of people posting things you're doing. You look like you're great. And it's like, baby, I'm ready for my Oscar, okay? And a lot of us are ready for our Oscars because we are just going through the motions. Most people are not posting their shitty days, months, you know, years on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it might be for the world to see. So you're not alone in feeling that way. And it was something that I, for one, had to give myself some grace. I know I talk about giving yourself grace a lot on my channel, but it's something that I have to constantly remind myself, and something that I think you should do too. Remind yourself that you are human, you are not a robot, you are not wired to be this perfectly always functioning person every single day. The outside world makes us feel like we're supposed to be that way, but you don't need to be that way. And validation, again, is for parking. Validation's for parking, it's not for us humans. We do not need to be seeking validation from other people, platonic, romantic relationships. Our self-worth is not dependent on what job we have, how much money is in our bank account, who's on our arm, who's not on our arm, what clothes we're wearing. None of that shit matters, because the day that it's time for us to go to, you know, our final resting place, none of that shit comes with us. None of that shit comes with us, and none of that matters. So you're not crazy, you're not alone for feeling that way. I was definitely in that space. To be honest, I'd probably say all summer. From like June up until maybe last week, baby, I was definitely in that space where I was constantly second guessing myself. Am I worthy enough? You know, why isn't certain things working out in my life? I am someone who, I'd like to say I feel like I really worked on myself these last couple years. I did a lot of self-reflecting. I did a lot of like shadow work within myself on really trying to be a better person. A lot of hard conversations with God, a lot of worship music, a lot of happiness, a lot of tears, a lot of tears. A lot of tears. Y'all didn't even know I could cry that much these last couple months, but a lot of tears. And a lot of that, you know, heartache, I was trying to understand, like, damn, am I not worthy? Am I not enough? Am I not enough to be in this person's life? Am I not good enough to have you know, already received that promotion? Am I not good enough that's why my channel, you know, maybe isn't where I want it to be already? And I don't want to make it seem like I'm not grateful. I am very grateful for the platform that I have, the support that I have, the family we're growing here. But again, I would be lying if I sat here and said, I don't think about it, that I don't sit here and continue to seek validation in other people, other things, my job, whatever it might be. And that's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard thing to kind of look at, but I had to do it. I had to do it because honestly, I felt like, yo, I was beating myself up. I was beating myself up and I was losing myself. And that was something that I think kind of was like the catalyst for me to be like, okay, hold on, girl. First of all, like Beyonce said, you are that girl, okay? You are that girl, you're that bitch, you're fire, you're popping. My parents didn't raise no fool, no bummy. So why are you letting all these other outside factors determine your worth? Why are you seeking validation in all these other things rather than sitting here, looking in the mirror and realizing you've already got all the validation that you need right in within yourself? The worthiness is already there. Sounds easier, right? Easier said than done for sure, because like I said, I sat in that space for quite a long time, way longer than I honestly would have liked to have sat in, but at the same time, I'm happy I did. I'm happy that I allowed myself to feel. I'm happy that I allowed myself to go through all the emotions. And again, it's still a day-by-day process. I'm definitely a lot better than where I was a couple months ago, but do I still have my days where I'm like, are you sure, Norah? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you feel that way? Do you really think you're worth this? And I gotta snap out of it real quick, you know, to be like, listen, that's the devil creeping in trying to get you back to that dark place. And baby, we're not going there. We're not fucking with him. We're not going back to that place. And I really continuously look at that quote. I have it on my phone as well, and I'm always like, yo, validation is for parking, bro. Validation is not for you as the boss woman that you are. I don't need to seek validation in a relationship. Again, whether that's romantic or platonic. I don't need to seek validation from a job. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't say that you don't show up to that job and still do, you know, your best and perform. But you also don't know what's going on outside of that you can't control. So control what you can control and know that as long as you are showing up and giving 110% every single day, honestly, 100%. 100%, not 110, 100%. We'll talk about that in another girl talk, because I know they love pushing us black women to give 110% but only wanna show up for 50. We'll talk about that in another conversation, because the strong black woman is tired. But anyways, as long as you know you are showing up and giving what you can give, everything outside of that is outside of your control, and that's fine. And you shouldn't have to wait on again, said promotion or, you know, necessarily the accolades from somebody else to tell you that your self-worth is there, that you are worthy, that you are a great employee, or seeking that validation elsewhere. It's been refreshing to finally feel like I'm starting to get back to that place where I'm not seeking validation, you know, from others, my job, you know, materialistic things or whatever it might be, and that I'm finally getting back to a place. Because I will say, I've been there before. Don't sleep, okay? I've been there before. I kind of misstepped a little bit, okay? I lost my little step real quick. But, you know, I'm definitely getting back to a place where, you know, we're remembering, you know, what Eve say, who's that girl? La 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 la. Norah's that girl. Break it down. La la la. Dead ass though. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, getting back to that place where I'm like, yo, you really are that girl. You really are. One of my best friends, Jasmine, her and I always have really great conversations, and you know, even through me kind of like word vomiting to her, as I tend to do to all my friends, and just talking about how, you know, I really was seeking validation in other people and my job and all that great stuff, and in relationships. And yo, Jasmine hit me with this line, and I said, baby, put that on a shirt. And she's like, Norah, I don't think you understand and realize it is a luxury to be with you. It is a luxury to be around you and be in your presence. It's a luxury. And she's like, and sometimes I don't think you remember that. And I looked at her, I said, girl, put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt and let's sell it, because she was absolutely right. And we all have to remember that, and especially as women, because again, I feel like in this society, social media, we are constantly feeling like we have to seek validation from others, from outside factors, our jobs, like I said, a lot of other things that we don't realize, baby, we are the prize. We are the luxury. It is a luxury to be in our presence. Black women, do y'all understand how fire we are? The world does not rotate on its axis without Black women. And a lot of times the world will make us forget that. The world will make us feel like, I don't know. I don't really know if you are worthy. Are you a high value woman? I don't know. All these men's with all these little podcasts. Are you a high value woman? I don't know. How many men actually want to make you their wife? That's what's going to tell you if you are valuable, if you are worthy. And again, telling us that our worthiness has to come from the validation of other people, when in reality, what Tupac tell you? All y'all niggas came from a Black woman. All of y'all. What y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? The world literally would not be spinning on its axis without us, okay? I'm a firm believer in that. And literally when Jasmine said that to me, she actually too might have also been the catalyst there, because I was just kind of like, damn bro, you're right. Why do I keep seeking validation elsewhere when I should already know I'm the prize? It is a luxury to be with me. And again, that's not coming from like a cocky standpoint. It's not being cocky at all. It's just being confident and realizing that you're worthy. And you're not worthy because of the job you have, the money, again, the clothes you wear, who's on your arm, who's not. You are worthy because it is already in you, okay? What Nipsey Hussle say? It's not what's on you, it's what's in you, okay? It's what's in you. And that's already where the self-validation should come in. You should already realize that you are exactly who you are. You are exactly everything you need to be, and you don't need to seek that validation elsewhere. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up because you're not gonna feel this way every day. Again, we're not robots, we're humans. As women, we PMS, we go through our cycles. You're gonna feel different ways. You're gonna cry. You are going to compare yourself. We're human, it's going to happen. But I think it is important to step back when you start to see things getting a little bit crazy, a little bit out of hand. Step back and just sit for a second and say, hold on. Am I a parking ticket? Am I a parking stub? I'm not. So why do I keep seeking validation from other people? Why do I keep seeking validation elsewhere? Not to get too, you know, super deep here, but like me as a Christian woman, only person I'm seeking validation from, baby. Me and him cool? We cool. Me and him cool, we good. I ain't worried about what nobody else chatting about. I'm not worried about what nobody else is telling me, whether they, you know, agree with or don't agree with. As long as Big Dog said we steady, I'm solid. So I feel like that was definitely a word vomit. I hope this video wasn't too long, but it was just something that I wanted to share and remind all of y'all out there, especially my ladies, my black women. Validation is for parking, okay? You're not a parking ticket, you're not a parking stub. Validation is for parking, and just remember, you are already that girl, like Beyonce said, okay? You already are that girl. Stop seeking it elsewhere. It's okay to sometimes, you know, fall into those little small bouts. Let yourself feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay to go through the emotions, but don't let yourself sit there for too long. Remember who you are. Remember you are worthy. And the only person who needs to validate the hell out of you is you. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Y'all know I love filming these girl talks. Let's continue the conversation down below. Let me know if this is something that you felt. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Also, if you have any other topics that you'd love for me to kind of cover on Girl Talk as well, let me know. But I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.